الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
I notice little things.
Like what, Ali?
Dust specks and sunlight coming through our windows in the morning. Plovers in our backyard. Grains of sand at Sunset Beach. Ants on the sidewalk.
And bees?
Yes, Shadi. I notice bees.
Bees are unique among God's creatures. They improve our world, give us food, and do not prey on any other animal.
I like that.
Apis mellifera syriaca, the honeybee indigenous to Iraq. Our bees in Baquba were gentle, not aggressive.
Shadi le shalana sidwanyan.
Remember to speak in English, Ali. We are in America.
Why are people so aggressive, grandfather?
They are not happy.
Why did you start working with bees, Shadi?
Bees are mentioned in the Quran. Beekeeping is a noble profession. I was a merchant for many years, but then the nectar of the bees saved your grandmother when she was sick. After that, I became a beekeeper, so I could honor and care for her. What is it, Ali?
I miss grandmother
As do I.
and my mother and father. Mother and father.
You can look, but do not go too far away. We need to see you, Ali. We cannot lose you.
Yes, there are strangers in the market today. Listen to your mother.
They wait for us. Families are forever, Ali. Oh, gentle, gentle, Ali. They will not sting.
How often do you get stung?
Not often. They will not sting you if you do not, what do you say, freak out? You must make friends with the bees. If you feel comfortable, they feel comfortable, and they do not sting you.
Yes, that makes sense. Tell me about our home. I love your stories, grandfather.
Our honey in Baquba was the best. We planted orange trees among the date palms along the Diyala River. The date palms protected the oranges from the heat, and the palm sap dripped down onto the orange trees, making our oranges delicious. In the spring, the sweet fragrance of the trees was like perfume dancing in the air.
I can see it and smell it, Jadi.
Yes,
But then the war?
yes, the war. Saddam was a bad man, very bad. But when he was in power, I could travel the roads at night. I could move my bees around to help pollinate the orchards. Then the invasion. Saddam was gone, but it was not safe to travel with so many insurgents. The checkpoint slowed me down. The bees died. Many beekeepers were gone, and with them, the bees.
Thank you, grandfather. This will help me with my project.
What project?
A science project in school.
Ah, you will do well. You have always been a clever boy.
I do not like sirens. I remember when I was little, I thought we all lived in the stomach of a giant.
Yes,
And I thought there had to be people living inside of me too. And the giant was inside the stomach of a bigger giant and so on.
imagination. Infinitely small and infinitely large.
I would lie on the ground by the orange trees and look up at the clouds and wonder if someone inside of me was doing the same thing.
It is important to sense the wonder of creation.
I do not look at the clouds anymore, Jadi. They just pass over my head silently.
What is troubling you, Ali?
Sometimes I have these thoughts. I see things, hear things. I freeze up. Other kids notice.
How about this one?
Too expensive.
You make good money now. And that is what you said about the last one.
It is true.
I save the money because I make my own clothes. It is permitted to buy better material.
You see, Ali, we are not arguing because your mother always wins. No argument.
You have experienced war. It is normal.
I miss our home.
Yes, but now this is our home, America.
And you have your bees, Jadi.
Yes, I have my bees, and we have each other. We are lucky. Alhamdulillah.
Last year, I began to notice honeybees who were dead or dying. Wherever I went, I saw them. Their little bodies struggling on the ground. I felt sorry for them. They are hard workers, like my parents were. And my grandfather, he was a beekeeper in Iraq. We lived in Bakuba, north of Baghdad, surrounded by orange trees. I want to find out what is killing the honeybees. My science project will look at the importance of honeybees and how we can save them.
Oh, can we work together on the project for the science fair?
He believes very much in his bees.
An old man superstition. He thinks honey is medicine.
It is medicine.
Ali?
Sure, that would be very good.
You okay?
Yes, sometimes I'm thinking loudly in my head.
If you ask me, it's stupid.
Didn't ask. And by the way, it's an important project, Senior Grumpy.
Maybe you would want to work together with us.
Yeah, work with us.
I'm not working with a terrorist.
Why does he say that?
Angry since his dad came back from the war.
Iraq?
Yeah,
The water took away many things.
Ali, tell me more about honeybees.
Well, honeybees are responsible for much of our food.
You mean like this ham sandwich?
No. But bees help make this apple.
We're gonna win first place in the science fair. We're gonna win first place in the science fair.
I hope so.
I'm an artist, you know.
Oh, good.
I can draw and I've got really neat handwriting.
We will make a good team.
You know, Jinx is really smart and can build almost anything.
I think he hates me.
He's not a bad guy.
Okay.
Once you get to know him and talk to him.
Did you know honeybees communicate by smell and by dances?
Dances.
Yes, they get right up next to each other and buzz and dance and wiggle their bottoms.
Like this.
Yes, that is it.
I'll hit a homer for you today, Dad. Got a B on my math test. Dickie went camping with his dad. They caught 8, like, really big trout.
It's good for them.
Dad, maybe you should call Mom, you know? Maybe she'll want to come over for dinner sometime.
Start that with me. That ain't gonna happen, son.
Dad, want to play catch?
What I teach you? Pay attention. That's what war is like, but all the time. McGraw didn't listen. Got it right between the eyes and fools you. Don't you dare cry. Don't you dare.
Yes, Father. Aren't you staying for the game?
Oh no, just heading over to the cozy. I'll be there after.
What are you doing here?
Came to play the baseball.
Not the baseball. Just say baseball.
What?
Give it up. You're hopeless.
I know. But my grandfather tells me I have to try.
Why don't you just come back to where you came from?
I cannot.
Why not?
This is our home.
Well, that sucks.
What?
Your grandfather Taliban too?
No, he is a good man. Taliban are from Afghanistan. We are from Iraq.
What's the difference? You're all terrorists, right?
I love you, Ali. You are a good boy. Such a tender-hearted soul.
Maybe too tender. In the military, we cannot afford to be tender.
He will not be in the military. But Ali will do great things. He will be a peacemaker.
You're strange.
Why do you say these?
You stare and say nothing.
Sometimes I have to think.
Yeah, well, think somewhere else. It's creepy.
My grandfather says he sees your father at the Cozy Inn.
How does he know?
Grandfather watches the games there.
So what? Who cares?
He says your father is an angry man.
Mind your own business. Guess you don't know how to duck either.
Why did you do that?
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Hola. What are you guys doing?
Oh, hi.
What happened?
I forgot to duck.
No, what happened with Jenks?
I asked about his father.
Oh,
Why is his father in a wheelchair?
he fought in Iraq. He was wounded.
I've never seen his mother at the games.
She left. Like my mama says, living separately, mija.
Why does his father carry a bag?
It's a military medical bag. He worked as a medic in the army.
My father was a policeman.
Really? Cool.
My mother was a seamstress. Made all of our clothes.
Your parents, where are they?
Do you hear that?
Rockets. Not that far away.
We should probably leave.
No, I do not want us to run. It's maybe safer to stay here.
Jenks is coming back with some big kids.
It's okay. Let me talk to him.
I have to go. Goodbye.
No, if a bee is sick, she does not return to the hive.
Why, grandfather?
She flies off and dies alone, so she does not infect the rest of the colony.
That is sad.
Sometimes the one must sacrifice for the many.
I learned that bees work hard to help each other. They only live for 30 days because they work themselves to death.
Yes, no such thing as a lazy bee.
Yes, Jadi. You said bees are mentioned in the Quran?
Yes, it is said, and of the fruits of the palms and the grapes, you obtain from them goodly provision. And the Lord revealed to the bee, make hives in the mountains and in the trees and in what they build.
Then eat of all the fruits and walk in the ways of the Lord submissively.
There comes forth from their bellies a beverage of many hues, in which there is healing for men.
Allah, the knowing, powerful, the merciful, the beneficent.
The Quran is not the only holy book to mention bees. What is it, Ali?
I am having those bad dreams.
Nightmares?
Daytime too. Even when I am not asleep. Terrible storms. The clouds turn black.
Yes.
Loud explosions all around. Fire so bright that I cannot look away even though I want to.
Frightening.
Yes. I wake up with my heart beating so fast.
I have noticed you do not sleep well.
I'm afraid to sleep. I remember being all alone in the camp with all the other orphans before I found you. There was no safe place for us to sleep and not enough food.
This is normal. You and I have seen war firsthand, Ali. The nightmares try to steal the courage we built up during the daytime.
Yes, Jadi.
So, we must start all over again the next day.
The fear freezes me.
Even the bravest person is still afraid. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is working through the fear, day by day.
Does it get better?
If you mean, does it go away? No. But you can become familiar with the source of your fear and draw strength from your experiences.
Yes, grandfather.
We must carry on. Stay busy, like our honeybees. There is comfort in routines, a sense of predictability and safety.
Another boy threatened me.
What did you do?
I ran away.
I see.
Does that mean I am a coward?
You are a victim of disorganized thinking. You are under the unfortunate impression that just because you ran away, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yes?
Is that from the Quran?
No. The Wizard of Oz. Great American wisdom from Hollywood.
You struck out with the bases loaded. Again.
Tried. I have trouble hitting the ball when it is thrown so fast.
Come on, that kid threw so slow, even a girl could have hit it.
I have seen the girls hit. They are very good.
Never mind. You've got no business being on our team. You can't run, you can't catch, you can't throw, and you can't hit.
I know.
You know? I just dissed you. That doesn't make you mad?
No. It is true. I'm a terrible player. But I do my best.
Nobody wants you on the team.
Really? Was there a vote?
No. You stink at playing baseball.
My odor offends?
No, you stink at playing baseball. Why don't you fight back?
I do not want to fight. I want to be friends.
Forget it. Ain't happening.
My grandfather said that if you...
Grandfather? Where's your mom and dad? What kind of weirdo lives with his grandfather anyway?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Who cares about your grandfather? He's a terrorist too, I'm sure.
I told you he is a good and kind man.
Yeah, whatever.
Male bees do not have fathers, only grandfathers.
What? You're lying.
It is true.
Well, the other guys think you should go back to wherever you came from.
I cannot go back. I told you.
My dad said your people took down the Twin Towers on 9/11.
The 9/11 terrorists were from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Lebanon, United Arab Emirates, not Iraq.
We had to invade Afghanistan and Iraq to get those terrorists.
Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11.
Sure, yeah, that's what they all say. Don't just stand there. Aren't you scared?
I am afraid, but I cannot run.
Go before I punch you. For real, okay?
Why do you want to hurt me?
Don't confuse me. You know why.
No! I do not know why.
Well, for one thing, leave Lupe alone. She's my girl.
Lupe?
Yeah, Lupe.
Your girl? I do not understand.
What? Are you stupid or something?
I do not think so.
You better not think she's your girlfriend.
Oh, I see. She is my friend, but nothing.
Stop it! I can mean.
It's okay, I'm fine.
It's not fine. This has to stop. I want us all to work together on the science project.
No way.
Listen, Ali is really smart. And
I don't care.
you be nice to Puduro, tough guy. He's my friend.
All right.
I have to go get some Tylenol for my mama. Her boyfriend broke up with her last night. Muy dramática.
Boyfriend? Where is your father?
Juarez, I think. He doesn't live with us anymore.
Is that in Mexico?
Yeah. He was deported by La Migra, U.S. immigration.
Was he illegal?
No. Just not documented.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
He's a campesino, farm worker. He works very hard. Mama too. She has 2 jobs. Cleans houses, then waitresses at night. I take care of my brother and sister and cousin and my mom when she gets sad.
Is she sad very often?
Yeah, a lot lately. Money problems. So I help with babysitting for neighbors.
The queen bee.
That's me. See you both later, okay?
This ain't over by a long shot.
Okay, so we gotta get started on this project.
What project?
For science, our science project for the science fair.
I'll do my own.
The teacher wants us to work in groups.
I don't want to be in your group. Got it?
We'll win the science fair if we work together.
What?
I want you to have these.
Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle.
That's what they tell me.
Are you sure you should give it away?
I want you to have it.
He was my dad's favorite player. He talks about him like all the time.
Can we get to work now?
Sure.
Jenks, where are you going?
What happened?
He's conflicted. He can't handle you being nice to him.
Why?
Because he's not been nice to you.
Oh, you sure are smart.
You're smart. I'm clever and wise.
What is the difference? No, I want you to have it.
I can't.
Why?
Do you feel guilty, Tipo Duro? Huh?
What? I don't know. No.
There's hope for you yet, like my mama says.
I just want to be your friend.
I know. This card, it'll mean a lot to my dad, but you don't know.
Maybe it will help.
Thanks.
See? All taken care of. Now can we get to work?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, I've drawn this to show how the display should look. Jenks, you're good at building things, so you put together the frame and the hinges. See how it moves?
Yeah, I can do that.
I know you can.
I will give you all the information about the bees and set up the field study.
Great. And I'll do all the lettering and artwork.
Did you know bees can fly up to 15 miles per hour? And bees are the only insect that makes food for humans.
Honey, right? Ugh, I love honey.
And all the worker bees are female.
Of course they are.
Bees have been around for over 20 million years.
Bees. That's all you two talk about.
Hello. Working on our science project about bees.
And besides honey, the bees make wax and royal jelly.
Royal jelly?
Royal jelly is a honeybee secretion used to feed the larvae in the colony. And when the worker bees...
Who are all girls, right?
Yes, all female. When they decide to make a new queen because the old one is either weak or dead, they choose special larvae and feed them with lots of royal jelly and specially built queen cells. The extra feeding makes the queen.
The queen bee. That's me.
Then when the queen is fully developed, it is time for courtship and flight with the drones.
Drones, like what we attack the terrorists with.
No, drones are the male bees.
And the queen chooses, right?
Yeah.
Good. Are you gonna be sick?
Lupe,
Yeah.
which one of us do you like better?
What?
You know, like.
Do you think I'm just here for you to look at?
No, that's not
Just
what
a
I'm saying.
pretty face, huh?
Yes. Oh, no.
Do you think I'm just some chica looking for a boyfriend?
No, but I mean,
I have a brain for your information.
Yes.
I'm just as smart as you.
Yes.
yeah.
And I have a pretty face. Listen, amigos. I like both of you. You're both special to me. I'm not choosing one of you over the other. Just friends, get it?
Yes.
Okay.
My mama has boyfriends. And from what I've seen, none of them treated her very nice. So forget it, no boyfriends. Besides, don't the drones die after being chosen by the queen?
Yes. That is true.
Well, consider yourself lucky, amigos.
I have something to tell you, grandfather.
What is it, Ali?
I gave away that baseball card you gave me.
You did? The Mickey Mantle?
I'm sorry, Jadi.
Part of the reason I gave you the card was to inspire you in baseball and in life.
I know.
Who did you give it to?
Jenks, the boy who threatened me.
I see. That is interesting.
I understand if you are angry with me.
That Mickey Mantle card was a gift from my friend, Colonel Bill.
I should have asked you.
I'm surprised, but I'm not angry. Material things are transitive. I gave it to you, so its meaning and value were transferred. And I have no say in its disposition. When you give, you should give with an open heart.
Are you sure?
I worked as translator for Colonel Bill in 2003 during the American invasion. We both loved baseball, and he knew I was a fan of the New York Yankees.
Yankees?
Oh, yes. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio, Derek Jeter, and my favorite, Mickey Mantle.
I did not know how special it was.
Baseball is part of the reason I love America. It is truly American. That is why I wanted you to learn to play. Baseball teaches life lessons.
Really?
Did you know even the best hitters in baseball failed 7 out of 10 times at bat?
I did not know that.
Every player has a special skill and job to do, just like our bees. They play the game until it is over, no matter how long it takes.
I did not think of it that way.
And the goal is to get home. Just like our bees returning to the hive, their home. It is not over until it is over.
That sounds like it is something from the Quran, grandfather.
No, the great American philosopher, Yogi Berra, also a New York Yankee. I gave that card to you so you would know how special you are to me.
Thank you, Jadi. Jenks said his father really likes Mickey Mantle.
Oh, yes, that angry man in the wheelchair. I have not spoken to him. I usually see him when I watch baseball with my American friends at the Cozy Inn. They forgive me, even though I am a Yankees fan instead of Dodgers or Angels.
The other men from the mosque,
Yes?
they do not watch baseball with you?
Oh, they think I should not go there. But we live in America now, the land of the free. I see no harm in it. I do not drink alcohol, and I sit in the restaurant, separated from the bar. But I can still see the big screens.
Yes, grandfather.
They need to learn that there is a time for spiritual reflection and enlightenment. And then there is time for baseball. You must have had a good reason to give away the card.
I think so, Jadi. I learned that honeybees protect the hive, and especially the queen, but the worker bees can only sting once.
Yes, she dies when she uses her stinger.
That is sad.
Sacrifice. Honeycomb made by honeybees is made of perfectly constructed hexagons that waste no space.
I read that the honeycomb structures are used in aerospace industry to maximize strength and minimize weight.
You are learning, Ali.
Jadi?
They are brilliant builders. Honeybees also have great memories. They memorize locations of flowers and where to get the most nectar and pollen.
Oh, very smart.
Amazing creatures.
And the queen, she lays thousands of eggs a day to make more workers.
Ah, the queen, yes. She can live up to 5 years before she is replaced. The workers decide when to replace him. The queen also decides how aggressive the hive will be.
How do they decide?
When the queen is old and tired,
So the workers are in charge, even though the queen is the queen?
yes, Ali.
I know a queen bee.
What?
A friend, a girl at
A
school.
girlfriend?
No, just a friend.
Oh, good to know.
I'm so lucky to have you, Jadi. You teach me so much.
We are both lucky. Knowledge is free for those who listen and learn.
James tried to switch earlier, but our teacher forced him to be in our group.
Why?
He's sad. Nobody else really likes him. He doesn't have any real friends.
I did not know that.
He's angry too.
Is it because you did not want to be his girlfriend?
No. Well, maybe. No, that's not it.
I did not really want to be you to be my girlfriend.
What? Why not?
I just wanted to be your friend.
Really?
I think you are wonderful.
Yeah. Gracias. I think you're wonderful too. His dad's heart is sick from what he saw.
Jenks's father?
See?
The war?
Yeah. Hey, I just thought of something. Maybe you should ask your grandfather to talk to Jenks's dad. What do you think?
Do not be afraid, Ali. You will be safe.
We should stay here for now. I promise you will be okay, son.
Where do you go?
What?
You zone out.
I remember things.
Like what?
I think about before I came here to America.
Oh,
Sometimes I have bad dreams.
nightmares?
Yes, night and day.
I understand.
When I was driving downtown with my grandfather, we saw some homeless people and
What is it?
a lot of kids in Iraq were homeless because their parents died in the war.
It's terrible.
They had to beg, and girls were taken as slaves. The insurgents came and tried to recruit the children.
To fight?
Yes, against the Crusaders, the Americans.
But they're just kids.
I know.
Is that what happened to you?
Yes. All because the insurgents, some people call them terrorists.
That's who we're fighting, right?
Yes,
Are we winning?
I do not know.
I'm sorry your parents are gone.
I was an orphan. I had nothing, just bad dreams. I went to live with my grandfather. Last year we came to America.
I'm glad you're safe now.
Me too. My grandfather is the best. I just wish I could forget what happened, but I need to remember.
You don't have to.
want to tell you.
Ali, you stay here behind this wall and do not move. Promise me.
Your father and I have to help Mr. Awad, the baker. He's seriously injured.
We will return soon. Wait here, son.
We love you, Ali.
My parents, they would have blown up. We were just shopping in the market, and the whole place blew up. Nothing left. But I survived. Not sure why. Why me?
You're not alone.
I know you were right.
I sometimes have nightmares too.
You do?
Yeah, actually. 2 nightmares that I have over and over.
What are they?
One's about my mama. ICE officers come to our house.
ICE?
Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. Yeah. They come to our house and they take my mama away in the middle of the night. And there's nothing I can do. I'm like paralyzed. And I can't move. And my little brother and sister are crying.
Can they do that?
Maybe she's not documented.
Oh. But she is your mom.
But I was born here. And my brother and sister too.
I will help you. What is the other nightmare?
The other nightmare is where I can't breathe.
Why?
I have stupid asthma. I'm allergic to a lot of things. Cats, dogs, horses, insect bites. Ay, ay, ay.
I did not know.
I won't tell people. I don't want them to feel sorry for me. Stop me from doing things I want to do or treat me differently.
I never noticed it.
I'm strong. I don't let my asthma stop me. Never. Ever.
We have to keep going day by day, no matter what.
You're right. By the way, did you like my idea?
What idea?
To have your grandfather speak to Mr. Hooper, Jenks' dad.
I will ask him.
What are you thinking about, Ali?
The war.
Oh, yes. I know you saw this terrible thing, your mother and father.
I cannot get it out of my thoughts.
That is normal. It has only been a few years.
And grandmother disappeared.
Their spirits are whole. They were innocent. The Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, taught us that 3 things continue to benefit a believer even after death: their charity, which they have given and which continues to benefit others, their knowledge, which they have left behind, and supplication on their behalf by a righteous child.
I miss them all so much.
Then always remember your mother and father's sacrifice, just like the sacrifice of the bees or the colony. Always remember.
Why is there war? Why do people kill each other?
They have run out of ideas. War is a bankruptcy of ideas.
Why did they kill mother and father?
Your father was a soldier,
A policeman.
a military policeman. The insurgents wants to create chaos, anger, and fear.
I do not understand.
When people are confused, angry, and afraid, they can be more easily controlled.
Insurgents tried to recruit us.
They prey on the young and those who are suffering.
They told me that the Crusaders killed my parents.
That is not true. The insurgents say they speak for Allah and that they are following the Quran. They do neither. They are zealots following themselves and their own selfish interests. Ah, delicious. Arnold Palmer knew his refreshments. A brilliant combination, iced tea and lemonade.
What about jihad?
Like Christianity, Islam permits fighting in self-defense. But there are strict rules. Do not harm innocents and do not destroy crops, trees, or livestock. Good people must be prepared to risk their lives in a righteous cause.
Does that mean we have to kill?
Self-defense is not killing, Ali. It is said, fight in the cause of God against those who fight you, but do not transgress limits. God does not love transgressors.
If they seek peace, then you seek peace. And trust in God, who hears and knows all things.
So, we only fight when we have to? No other choice?
Jihad is both an internal and external struggle. Internally, we fight against selfish desires to find inner peace. Externally, we may fight against enemies who threaten the innocent and destroys life and livelihoods, so that we can all live in peace.
I think I understand, Jadi. But what do I do with this anger?
It is normal to be angry when you have had loved ones stolen from you. The time will come when you can do something, but not now.
I want to do something.
It is said, he is not strong and powerful who throws people down, but he is strong who withholds himself from anger.
It is so hard.
The best jihad is self-control. We must all choose our own path.
Are we winning
What? Winning?
the war
Oh,
against the insurgents?
there is no winning.
But you said sometimes we have to fight against our enemies.
Yes. If one wins, another loses. Yes?
I guess so.
If both win, no one loses.
Okay.
We must help our enemies see the truth. The weapons we can use are logic, compassion, common goals, shared suffering, and love. One war leads to another as people seek revenge against their enemies. War hardens the heart and takes part of a person's soul in the process. The warrior returns home transformed. Some have called this soldier's heart. Warriors need healing, but the healing never comes. Only more wars.
Grandfather, Lupe had an idea.
Lupe.
Lupe is my friend.
Ah, the girl that is a friend, not a girlfriend?
She said maybe it would be a good idea if you talk to Mr. Hooper, Jinx's father.
That is a good idea.
I want to help.
I know you do, Ali. We can all learn from the honeybees and how they work together in harmony toward a common goal. of survival for the community. We need such unity in Iraq and everywhere, all of us working together in peace. Insha'Allah.
And Jenks Hooper hits the game-winning home run in Game 7 of the World Series. The crowd goes wild. Wow! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Better watch that curveball today. I want to strike out like you did last time.
Dad, it was hard to see it.
Yeah. Excuses, right? You're gonna give me excuses?
No, Dad, but it's
Just
not an
be smarter
excuse.
up there at the plate. You own it. Don't back down.
I didn't back down. That's
Don't embarrass yourself. I hardly ever struck out. I got on base. I stole base. Everything. It's easy. Just be more aggressive.
Dad, I have something for you.
What? You stole it.
No.
What did I tell you about stealing?
I swear I didn't.
Likely story.
Ali gave it to me.
The Taliban boy?
No, he's from Iraq.
Uh-huh. Why would he give away a Mickey Mouse card?
He did. He gave it to me.
Why?
I don't know. Why don't you ever believe me?
See why?
Only a few times, but I promised you.
Why would anyone give you anything?
Please believe me.
Knock it off.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Well, man up. Hey, this is nothing. Come on. Come on. The world's gonna eat you up if you act like that. You know, I was only 19 when I lost my first soldier. Too busy crying, not doing my job, and it cost him his life.
Dad, I try.
Don't try. Just do. Do it. What have I taught you?
A man fights.
Louder.
A man fights for what A man fights for what he believes in, no matter what.
Okay.
I want you to believe in me, Dad.
Perfect.
Maybe someday you'll get to play, but not today.
You, Ali?
Yes, Mr. Hooper?
Yeah.
I think we will win today.
You know, he's really a little jerk sometimes.
Excuse me?
My son. Jenks.
I am trying to make friends with him.
It's my fault, I suppose.
We all choose our own path.
Jenks says you gave him this card.
Yes, I wanted him to have it.
Well, we can't accept it. Where'd you get it?
My grandfather gave it to me. He loves baseball.
He's a Yankees fan?
Yes.
I think I've seen him at the Cozy Inn. I haven't talked to him. I usually keep to myself.
Baseball is what he loves most about America.
Me too. I used to play. Played high school. Quite a hitter. Good pitcher too. And I can run like it.
Grandfather would like it if I loved baseball too.
Does he know you gave his car away?
Yes.
He's not mad at you?
I do not think so.
Mickey Mantle is an American icon. You know, like a hero. You should give it back to him.
I do not want it back.
Thanks told me you're from Iraq.
Yes.
I was in Iraq.
My parents were murdered. My grandmother disappeared.
Lost your whole family?
Yes, except for my grandfather.
Yeah, I lost guys from my unit. Most of them. Some over there, some over here. Suicide. They were my family.
I understand.
I think you do. Came back like this. Not sure why I got to live.
We are all here for a reason, I think.
Yeah, I suppose. We're both orphans of that war.
Yes.
You tried to give the card back?
He did not.
Why can't you talk to me like that, Dad?
Son,
Like you talk to him?
son,
Don't you
I-
love me?
Are the Yankees playing?
Huh?
Are the Yankees playing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about to start.
What an excellent day. What do they say? Baseball, hot dog, and
Chevrolet.
yes, Chevrolet.
Rather push a Ford and drive a Chevy, though, to tell you the truth.
As am I. Family company, you know.
Yeah. You're Ali's grandfather, right?
Yes. Hamad Salam.
Morgan Hooper.
I am very pleased to meet you, Mr. Hooper. Officially.
Likewise. Officially. Salam, that means peace, right?
That is correct.
Your grandson, he tries hard to play. That is, he's a real good kid.
Thank you. Yes, he is learning, but it is a difficult game. A great
Yeah,
American game.
yeah, sure. You're a Yankees fan?
Most certainly, I became a Yankees fan in Iraq,
Yeah. Ali told me you're from Iraq.
Baquba. But now this is our home, Los Angeles. You served in the war?
Yeah. So I'm like this. Got a piece of shrapnel in Fallujah.
I was proud to work with the U.S. Army.
I was in 27th Infantry, 25th ID, Hawaii. I was a medic.
You are a brave man.
I don't know about that. Oh, come on. That was a strike, man. Jeez.
That empire is in need of vision correction.
What'd you do with the Army?
Interpreter, working with Colonel Bell for the Ministry of the Interior.
Wow, police, huh? It's dangerous work.
Yes, it could be, but everywhere in Iraq is dangerous. The Yankees will have to hit today because their defense is certainly most pitiful.
Get your drink. Oh, sorry. You guys don't, the whole Islam, no drinking for you or something?
It's not expressly forbidden, but the Quran does advise against alcohol and games of chance.
I bet.
Usually they bring me an Arnold Palmer as soon as I walk in. They are
Oh,
busy
yeah.
today.
They're good, yeah. I lost some guys, friends, probably some soldiers I could have saved.
I am sorry for those losses. War always takes, never gives.
I know you lost some people there.
Yes, it is most sad, but Ali and I have each other. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Your son Jenks, he's a fine ball player.
Yes, he is. I,
We have a good boys. It is not easy to raise children alone.
no, his mother tries when he visits her, but she's kind of a mess,
I see.
So am I.
Yes. Yes.
Huh?
Uh,
Oh,
Home run.
I guess that makes up for those running mistakes, huh?
The problem with the Yankees today is that they make too many wrong mistakes. Yogi Berra,
Uh-huh.
you are not a mess, my friend. I see you as a very brave man who has paid a high price in war, was part of a noble effort. Your son sees that too, believe me.
Really think so?
Yes, we bring the war home with us. Not on purpose, of course, but we do. So our children must also face the consequences of war. We want to protect them from the war, but in so doing, we close ourselves off from them.
Yeah.
From shared suffering comes understanding, and from understanding comes peace.
Yeah.
Double play. A
Oh,
pitcher's best friend, as Colonel Bill used to say.
sure is. Hey, Salon. I can't keep this.
Ali, gave the Mickey Mantle card to your boy.
Yeah, and he gave it to me, hoping that
I understand. This card means something special to all of us.
we should have it back.
I believe the card should be shared by all of us.
What?
Since Colonel Bill gave me his Mickey Mantle card, each owner has realized that the true joy and value of the card is as a symbol of kindness and friendship. I am certain a Mickey Mantle card will have a place of honor at your home and will represent our friendship. When Ali and I come to visit you and your boy, we can see and share in your joy.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Yankee sure could use him now.
Yes,
We could all use a hero like Mickey Mantle.
he was a fearless and talented man. But the most interesting thing about Mickey Mantle is the heroism he showed at the end of his life. That is when he realized what alcohol had done to his career, to his image with his fans, and to his family. In his final years, he could face that honestly and with remorse and true courage.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to excuse me, Mr. Song.
Will you not stay for the game?
Gotta get home. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, my warrior friend. It was an honor to meet you officially.
Thank you. Glad to finally have met you. Call me Hoop.
The coach says I get to play right field today, batting ninth.
Hey, that's great.
Remember what I told you, Ali. Slow the ball down. Use your bee vision.
Yes, grandfather.
Okay. Bee vision?
Honeybees have 5 eyes, 3 small ones on top of their heads and 2 big compound eyes in front, each with 6,900 lenses.
Ay, ay, ay.
They can see things we cannot. Bees can see ultraviolet light that helps them to find nectar in flowers. If a bee sat down and watched a movie with you, she would not see continuous motion. She would see each individual frame. Bees can detect motion 6 times faster than humans.
Wow. Bee vision.
You cannot hit what you cannot see.
Walter Johnson, great Hall of Fame pitcher, not a Yankee.
Do you think you're ready
Ready for what?
to play right field?
Yes, today I'm ready.
Good.
What is that?
It is a swarm of bees.
Look, there they are.
Do not panic. They will leave you alone.
Run!
No, stay still.
Don't do that. It will make them aggressive.
Lupe, Jinx, stop.
Help her, she's dying!
No. I'll call 911.
Lupe, she needs help. She cannot breathe.
Call 911, please, someone. Anaphylactic shock. She needs epinephrine.
Mr. Hooper, can you help her? Please.
Son, you're gonna have to give her some epinephrine.
I know what to do, Dad. You taught me.
The bees are not aggressive when they are swarming. We're just looking for a new home.
Sudden movement signals aggression to them, so they attack.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to help her.
Of course, you did not know. It's okay.
Thanks. You did help me.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Dad, no.
No, I've been so mean to you. You know, I've been too angry and too afraid to care.
It's okay, Dad.
Son, I haven't been much of a father to you. And I'll do better.
Experience brings wisdom. If love is the teacher,
Son, you have to let go of your anger. Don't be like,
Dad, you don't get it. I want to be exactly like you. You're my hero.
son.
I love you too, Dad.
You okay, Mr. Salam?
Jadi? Are you sick?
I'm fine.
Hey, we should have the paramedics just have a look at him.
It is really necessary.
No, just a precaution.
I will be okay, Ali. Don't worry.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
See, Ali, the sun is out and all is well. Inshallah.
Mr. Salam, Ali's grandfather is in the hospital. He's very sick and cannot be here today. This presentation is possible because of Ali's grandfather. We dedicate it to him and we hope and pray for his recovery. Imagine a world with no oranges, apples, peaches, raspberries, blackberries, cranberries, grapefruit, onions, cucumbers, avocados, cherries, blueberries, plums, cantaloupes, almonds, or honey. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner would not be the same. And what about not having pumpkins for Halloween? These are just some of the crops that depend on the honeybee. Honeybees are perfectly adapted for their environment, and they help all of us.
This is my son and his friends up there. God, I'm so proud of all of them.
Apis mellifera, the European honeybee. Beekeepers around the world have seen their colonies shrink in the past 20 years. In some places, up to 70% of the colonies died. This is called colony collapse disorder. Scientists believe it is caused by many factors: mites, pesticides, monoculture, stress, and a lack of genetic diversity.
Do you want me to say it?
Or I can, if you want, Ali.
No, I can do it. It is what my grandfather and mother and father would want. My grandfather was a beekeeper in Iraq. Because of colony collapse disorder and the war, the bees and many beekeepers are gone. There is something special about honeybees. Honey is the only food that does not spoil. Sealed jars of honey have been found in Egyptian tombs over 3,000 years old, and the honey is still edible. In his Nobel Prize speech, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "We have inherited a big house, a great world house in which we have to live together, black and white, Easterners and Westerners, Gentiles and Jews, Catholics and Protestants, Muslims and Hindu, and a family unduly separated by ideas, culture, and interests, who, because we can never again live without each other, must learn somehow in this great big world to live with each other." Jadi, my grandfather, taught me everything I know about honeybees. He taught me that honeybees, even though they are just a little thing compared to the problems of the world, are responsible for 1/3 of the food we eat. Because bees work hard to pollinate our crops, and they have to fly nearly 48,000 miles to collect enough nectar to produce 1 jar of honey. If bees can work that hard for us, then we should be able to work just as hard to save them.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا